It is 90.3 KEXP. We stream all over the world at kexp.org. My name is Troy Nelson. Here we are, a day before Halloween, and we are in the KEXP live room. Very excited because we have Frankie Cosmos. And if you're ready, take it away.
Thanks.
You're listening to Frankie Cosmos live here on 90.3 KEXP as they do an instrument change right here for the next song. The new album is called Close It Quietly.
All right. Still looking out windows. I know how to forgive those sceneries for surrounding me, but you did it differently. I don't know how with you, though I'd really like to. Waiting for you to become something I heard somewhere once. I want guidance, direction, even for just a second. Spit out diamonds, cough up rubies. Call me when you can see through me. Spit out diamonds, cough up rubies. Call me when you can see through me. Do I have regrets? Certainly. Mostly the fantasy. I let it encircle me, but you did it differently. Do I bounce? I bounce back. It was maybe but a worthy task.
It's great. Frankie Cosmos live here on 90.3 KEXP. Once again, thanks for taking the time for stopping by.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. It's quite astonishing. I know that lots of people have talked about how prolific you've been, but I mean, recording 4 studio albums and 2 EPs in the past few years and 15 or so Bandcamp exclusives and 15 as Ingrid Superstar and multiple recordings under various different other aliases. Do you have to like force yourself to find time and be inspired, or does this really feel very automatic to you?
I think as I've gotten older, I have to force myself more to find time, mostly just like physical time to sit and do that. Because as we tour and stuff, it's just like we're almost never alone, so it's hard to sit and write a song. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd do it so much if it didn't feel like natural and fun and exciting to write a song.
I guess it's a little different now that touring, and it's just maybe a little different than it's in your bedroom all the time making all these recordings. That was the next question I was going to ask you. And making music back in the day when, you thought maybe your friends would hear it, as opposed to now where you know that quite a few more people are going to hear the music. Do you try not to let that affect your writing process?
Yeah, I try not to. I think the thing is I still don't feel like anyone's going to hear it when I make the demo, because there are so many, I make so many more demos than ultimately make their way onto a studio album. So I think that's a good mindset for like telling myself, well, I can just be really real and really pure and make what I want, and then maybe no one will hear it.
I think that's the best approach right there, like always approaching it like, I don't know if anyone's going to hear this.
No matter what, these guys are going to hear it. So that's the only nerves that I have.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, that's actually a great way of approaching it, just like you want to just impress your band.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally. You've had so many interesting and humorous song and album titles as I'm reading these, and it's no coincidence that the very first song you ever wrote was called Hell in a Handbasket.
Yeah.
Have you ever come up with a song title and wrote a song to it rather than the other way around?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't know. I don't think so.
I wonder what that approach would be like. Just coming up with kind of a interesting line or a humorous line and being like, what would that song sound like?
Yeah, that's a cool idea. I'm going to try it.
Because I was reading some of your titles, and I hadn't heard some of these songs, but in my mind, I felt like I could hear what that would sound like,
Cool.
So I was curious.
Nice.
And speaking of your musical past, can you explain how transformative it was when your brother Owen gave you a couple Jeffrey Lewis albums?
Yeah. My brother, I have an older brother, and that's actually how I met Lauren, is like they were friends in middle school and they had a band, and he's just like, he was very cool and he has crazy like encyclopedic music knowledge. So he just would always show me the cool stuff. But yeah, I just remember being in like 5th grade, honestly, and getting into Jeffrey Lewis and being like, just kind of mind blown that you can make music that doesn't, I guess just it doesn't sound like radio music. It doesn't, and he doesn't have like the most like basic kind of voice that you like. It's not a voice that you hear from a lot of musicians. So I remember thinking like, oh yeah, I could try and sing too. Like you don't have to be like trained or sound like someone else or whatever. So just really like kind of opened up my mind to a whole bunch of music like that.
That's great. Yeah, I remember having that feeling too when I was in, I think it was 8th grade, and hearing like, Nirvana for the first time. I was like, oh, you don't have to be an amazing guitar player. You don't have to like be shredding on the guitar. Although I would like to, and these days I would like to just to make people laugh. But
you don't have to be trained to make people laugh with guitar.
I guess I've done that as well. But yeah, it was inspiring to see, you don't have to be a master. It's actually just, you can be an artist and have your art come through as long as there's a lot of genuine passion and feeling behind it. People will feel that too. Yeah,
I think also just like with recordings don't have to sound super fancy necessarily to like have a song that is a great song come across. So
Absolutely.
It's like, just do what you can with what you've got.
Absolutely. And in the last few years of Frankie Cosmo's growing popularity and lots of touring, as we talked about, is there any artist that you have met, like face to face, where you were legitimately awestruck? Where you like, I can't believe that I'm standing next to this person? Besides Angel Olsen, because I know you love Angel Olsen.
I was gonna say Angel
Was it
Olsen because
Angel?
that's the only time that I've like we made eye contact in a mirror in a bathroom of a show, and I was just like, oh my god. I don't usually get starstruck meeting people, but
B-52s.
oh yeah, I didn't meet them. Did you guys meet them?
Well, we were very
yeah, we
close
stood next to them. Yeah.
One of my favorite bands of all time,
Yeah.
B-52s.
Okay,
That
let's say
was crazy.
B-52s. Yeah.
Okay, B-52s and Angel Olsen.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna watch
Oh, Belle and
this. So
Sebastian,
when
too.
B-52s watch this, it was
We
really
did-
special for us.
We did open for Belle and Sebastian, and that was like
that was
where was that
huge.
at?
In Queens,
Wow.
New York. Yeah. But we met the guy, and it was awesome. Stewart. Yeah.
Legends.
It was awesome. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we're not starstruck types. Like, I don't know. I personally, like, I feel like if you show up at a place and you're a musician too, you kind of have a nice excuse to just be like, hey, we're all here at this place, you know?
Yeah. The B-52s. I mean,
Yeah, that we weren't like trying to hang with them in an invasive way, but
Right.
we were standing on the side of the stage watching them play.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I know that myself and the listeners would love to hear a couple more songs.
Cool.
All right. It is Frankie Cosmos live here on 90.3 KEXP Seattle.
It's just a joke. I wasn't trying to tell. What the hell? I do not know what I'm for. I wasn't really keeping score. It wasn't really a game. Flowers don't grow in an organized way. Why should I? A bowl of sugar and some flower stems. Their spikes grow in. I wanted to come from a painting, an abstraction, calling up time and waiting on the line till I finally say I quit, baby. It's just a joke. I wasn't trying to tell. What the hell? I still don't know what I'm for. I wasn't really keeping score. It wasn't really a game. Flowers don't grow in an organized way. Why should
All right. We got one more. Ready, everyone?
I see now that it was wrong, so wrong, to try to hold on to a fallen tree, one that wouldn't even look at me, whose sticks were all arranged so evenly, who wasn't holding arms out lovingly. Humiliate me fairly, just 'cause you wanna stay with me. I think your ring means more than our thing. The day after I decide to end it all, I go for a walk and it never met. Oh baby, I was all alone in it. Now I see that I was always me underneath everything I ever tried to be. Now I see that there's always you turning up in everything I do.
Love it. It's Frankie Cosmos live here on 90.3 KEXP. Once again, the new album is called Close It Quietly, and we've just been loving your recordings here at the station for years now. So thank you again for stopping by.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And you're going to be playing in Seattle. You're going to be playing a Laser Dome?
Yeah.
This is awesome. How did this come about?
How did this come about, Luke? John, was
Does it seem surprising?
Are you on a Laser Dome tour?
Yeah.
You know, we love to play in, kind of abnormal spaces whenever we can, and this opportunity came around, and yeah, we're always psyched when it's not just another club show, basically.
Yeah.
And so we were really down, and it should be great. The laser artist is making a laser show to accompany our music, which, I mean, that's a no-brainer. So that's gonna be great.
Are you guys opening up for Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon or something?
Yeah, we're actually playing. We're just playing Pink Floyd the whole time.
Yeah. And we're playing in Tacoma as well for those who want to see us in a more standard setting.
Yes. Well, actually, I've been to Laser Dome shows here in Seattle, and they're actually really, really fun.
Cool.
So that's going to be awesome. That is happening on Sunday, November 3rd. And yes, Tacoma will be on November 1st at Fawcett Hall at Alma Mater. So once again, Frankie Cosmos, you're always welcome here at KEXP. And thank you again. My name is Troy Nelson, and that's been Frankie Cosmos live here on 90.3 KEXP Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.